Hi students, welcome back to our online biology class. After a long break, we are back to our classroom. Our first chapter, Protectors of Biosphere. I hope you all have completed your work. Last day, we discussed about the structure of the chloroplast, which has a fluid part called stroma and membranous sac arranged one above the another, which is called grana. Today we will learn how the plants prepare food and oxygen during photosynthesis. Now we will discuss the chemical reaction of photosynthesis. That means 6 carbon dioxide react with 12 water molecules in the presence of sunlight. It gives rise to glucose molecules plus 6 oxygen plus 6 water molecules. Okay, this you have to write it in your notebook. The product obtained during photosynthesis are glucose. You know the equation. What is the equation? C6H12O6. Next is the water. Equation is H2O. Next we got the product oxygen. O2. Last we got the product that is energy. And this energy is stored in the form of ATP molecule. You have to write this one in your notebook. Our next topic is how the plants produce oxygen. For that, there are 2 phases. One is the light phase and another one is the dark phase. Light phase takes place in the grana of the chloroplast and dark phase take place in the stroma of the chloroplast. Light phase is also called light reaction and dark phase is also called the dark reaction. Another thing, here light is needed, here light is not needed. These are the points you have to point out in your book. Okay. So the light phase take place in the grana. Second point, when the sunlight falls on the plant, light energy is converted to chemical energy and this energy is stored in the ATP molecule. Here, when the sunlight touches the plant, light energy is converted to chemical energy and this energy is stored in the plants in the form of ATP molecule. This is the water molecules. The water molecules, when reaches the leaf, splits into hydrogen plus oxygen. When the water molecules reaches the leaf, it splits into hydrogen and oxygen. Here, oxygen is released out by the plants. The hydrogen molecules move towards the dark phase. This is the third point. Once again, when the water molecules touches the leaf, it splits into hydrogen and oxygen. And this oxygen is released out. And that oxygen we are breathing. Hydrogen moves towards the second phase, that is the dark phase. Our second phase is the dark phase, or it is also called dark reaction, and this process doesn't need light. And this process takes place in the stroma of chloroplast. And how the reaction takes place, that we are going to learn. We know that during the light reaction, hydrogen is released. Here, hydrogen combines with carbon dioxide which is present in the plant. Hydrogen combines with carbon dioxide, presence of ATP molecules. and give rise to glucose. Once again, dark phase take place in the stroma of chloroplast. It doesn't need light. During this process, hydrogen, which is released from the first phase, that is light reaction, hydrogen combines with carbon dioxide, which is present in the plant, and give rise to glucose molecules. Dark reaction follows the light reaction. The dark phase was proposed by Melvin Calvin. So this process is also called the Calvin cycle. And for this, Melvin Calvin was awarded with Nobel Prize in 1961. The next topic is ATP molecule. ATP means adenosine triphosphate, which contains 3 phosphates are there. The ATP molecule is also called energy currency of the cell. In the 8th standard, you heard about the word mitochondria. The mitochondria is a cell organelle. The function of mitochondria is production of energy. This mitochondria act as the energy currency of the cell. Now we will discuss what happens to the glucose during photosynthesis. We know that during the photosynthesis, the product obtained is the glucose. And what happens to the glucose, that we will discuss. That means the glucose is highly soluble in water. Highly soluble in water means it combines with water very easily. So this glucose cannot be stored in the plants. So what the plants doing? The plants store this glucose in the form of starch. It cannot be stored in the plant body. Therefore, plants store glucose in the form of insoluble starch in leaves. Plants utilize this starch as the source of energy for their life activities and to prepare substances required for their growth. Then this starch is again converted to sucrose, which the sucrose reaches the different parts of the plant body through the phloem, and it is stored in different forms. Starch, example is the tubers, protein, legumes, fat, oil seeds, fructose, fruits, sucrose, sugarcane.